What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Happy Friday.
Wow, it's Friday already? Hey.
It's already Friday. And you're hanging with us.
That's what it is. Hanging
On
out
Friday
with
night.
Lesson Fran.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Oh, man. Mac the Preacher.
Guess what? She turned 12.
Officially
She's
12.
She's officially 12.
Picasso.
Hey, Picasso, we love you.
What's up, Tanya? What's up, Erica G?
Hey, y'all.
It's our people.
Hello.
Oh, man.
Raya.
Still praying with you and praying for you. Hi.
Welcome back.
We're back. Oh, hey, Duana. What's up, Big Silas?
Hey, y'all.
Can y'all? Yeah, we just appear and reappear. Levi Jackson.
Hey,
What's up?
Crystal.
What's up, Levi? Tell your wife we said hello.
Hello. Hello.
Clarity Candles.
Hey, Clara.
That's where we get our candles from. Thank you for the gift and the seed and all that you've been doing, and be a blessing to us.
Connie G, our favorite.
Connie G, favorite Baltimore person.
Yeah, love you, Connie. Praying for you all there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Officially 12 last Wednesday on the 18th at 6:38 a.m.
Lord
it is
Amber.
official.
It's official.
Yeah.
What's up, Carl?
Hey,
What's
boys.
up, fellas? Kenneth Reed.
Kenneth, hello.
What's up, man? I've been watching you doing your thing online.
Mark, it's Mark, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bazil. Cynthia Foote.
Oh, my.
All the way from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey.
The Bethel Church.
Hey, family. Bethel family.
Mark Bazil, what's up, my brother?
Hey, y'all. Hey, back to Skip. Pastor Phil, what's going on?
Pastor Phil. Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday evening. Oh, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Hope y'all doing well on this Friday evening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how you doing?
I'm good. How you? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
How you been?
I'm good. Good. One day at a time, you know.
Yeah, it's a process.
Sure, it is.
Dealing with these gaps.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is a process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a process dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm loving the new hairstyle. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Mac, a little change.
Yeah.
A little change.
Guess what though?
Adrian Holmes. Hey.
Big A. Oh, what's up, Big A?
Good to see you. Wow, it's been a while.
So Pastor Fran got her a new do again.
Yeah, forever changing, you know.
Again,
yeah. Hey, why be boring? Well, you know, I like changing my hair. You have an issue? You have a problem, an issue, a concern?
No. When it comes to people hair, I mind my business.
Well, I think those that are hairless should mind their business. I
thought it was Angel on Instagram.
My little twin.
Back to Skip. She said she thought.
Thank you.
Priscilla.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Chic out.
What's up, Chic?
What's up, Chic?
Hey, yeah, Angel's my little twin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how you doing? What's going on with you on this Friday?
On this Friday, it has been a very enlightening day.
Okay. How's that?
Very enlightening day.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that one of the ways we show compassion for people is when we learn about ourselves.
Okay.
When we take the time to understand ourselves better, accept the fact that this is where I am, this is who I am in my life, and it comes with a certain level of maturity to accept it, to realize it, And to constantly work on getting better.
This is where I am, and this is who I am.
Right.
And I accept it.
I accept it. Yeah. Okay. Versus fighting who you are in an attempt to impress someone else.
Yeah.
It's a challenge that we all have.
Yeah. Your real self.
Yeah.
Your real self. This is who I am, and this is where I am.
This is where I am in the part of this process.
Okay.
This is where I am. You know, what's up, Wiz Kid? Just Sadie.
Sadie.
And I think Consuela.
Hello, Consuela.
Yeah, and as we grow.
Who's here, Consuela. Look who. Yep, you remember that song? Huh? You remember that song?
I do.
Yeah, why you ain't chime in with me? That's Consuela.
I had to chime in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it by myself. Go ahead. Okay, as we go.
Choose your partner, Consuela.
Okay, thanks, Andy. Okay, anyway. Whew, praise God. It's good to see you. Go ahead. In the process, okay, excuse me, I'm gonna behave tonight. Y'all.
Household of Faith, what's happening?
Hey,
the Bishop Antoine Barrier.
Jessica Harvey. I love Jessica Harvey.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I love her.
We all love Jess.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Lonzo, Catlin.
Oh
my
man.
God, what a night tonight, huh?
Awesome.
Man, let me tell you something. I mentioned this today, this morning. I told a story, a true story about a young man, 8 years old. He was on a shuttle bus on the way from the airport to the hotel. Okay. It's a 15-minute ride. The young boy is paralyzed. So he had a lot to be frustrated about, a lot to be angry about. But he figured he's going to strike up a conversation with the driver. Well, he starts talking to the driver. I asked him to drive about himself, and they started laughing and joking. And when they get off the bus, they go to the hotel. They're hungry, so they go to the restaurant. They start eating. Look up, who do they see? The driver. Okay. The driver walks over to the table where the young boy, his mother, and his father were eating, and told the parents, how much he appreciates their son. I'm like, why? Because the bus driver said, today I had made a decision I was going to kill myself. And this was going to be my last route today. Yes. But when talking to your son made me feel alive again. Yeah. Now, to the young boy, it was only a small 15-minute conversation. But it actually ended up turning somebody's life around. The story we told this morning. And how we can do little things to brighten somebody else's day up. Sure. Little bitty things that don't mean a whole lot to us to be a blessing to somebody else, especially when it comes to somebody praying for you. Right? When you're going through a challenging season, you really do need and can feel when people are praying for you. Yeah, absolutely. My takeaway from your story is this. The young boy was right where he was supposed to be, giving the man exactly what he needed. Had the boy missed the bus, then maybe the outcome would have been different. But sometimes, we question, am I in the right space? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Right. But then you discover that the space in which you are in is blessing somebody else beyond what you know. So showing up when you're supposed to show up, you never know how God's going to use you. Yeah. Just be there. Yeah. Just be there. So this boy was where he was supposed to be, And what you mentioned is a major tool in life. And that is this. As opposed to us questioning, as you said earlier, of fighting where we are, what if we began to look at life and say this? What if what I'm getting now is exactly what I'm supposed to have right now? Yeah, that's powerful. What if where I am in life right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be? And guess what? And it is.
It is. Because even if the times are testing and trying,
Yeah.
because God loves us so much,
Right.
you're going to get something out of those testing, trying times
Yeah.
that's going to benefit you
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
It's almost like having something in a pocket,
Yeah.
in a jacket that
Yeah.
you wear only once a year.
Yeah.
And you go in the wintertime, like we get ready to put on our coats,
Right.
and you pull this out of your pocket, like, look at what I found.
Right.
But you found it right when you needed it.
Right when you needed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally
Yeah.
agree with you. I totally agree with
But
you.
you wouldn't get it if you didn't reach for that jacket.
Right, right.
Mhm.
But we have a tendency, if things are
Jessica.
not going our way.
Yeah, Jessica said all things work together.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. If things are going our way, we question it, we fight it, versus accepting the fact, okay, this is where I am right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
And it may be uncomfortable for a season. But I don't believe God minds us being uncomfortable for a season in order for his ultimate purpose to be revealed.
Absolutely. But I would say don't walk away from that season without asking a question. And the question needs to be, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to teach me? I always ask the Lord questions like that, especially when situations are difficult and trying.
Right.
What's the lesson here?
Versus, why is this happening to me?
Exactly, because I believe things are working for me, not against me.
Right.
Good and not so good, they're working for me.
And you have to think that see, that's a part of everyone's transformation. There are three basic parts to it, okay? Number one, we transform when we go through life-altering situations.
That's right.
Right?
I agree.
When somebody gets a cancer diagnosis,
it changes you.
Or have a major accident,
it changes you.
Or lose a loved one,
it changes you.
It changes you instantaneously.
Yeah.
And you can't describe the change.
Right.
You can't describe it.
No.
But you know, when you go through a life-altering circumstance, it shifts you.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Bishop. The butterfly will never again be a caterpillar.
Right.
It will never, ever again be a caterpillar.
Yeah.
But in order for it to become the butterfly, it had to be a caterpillar first.
Yeah.
There's a place where we all must start.
Right.
And then we become or we transform. But we have to be patient with ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I totally agree. Because I am often impatient with myself. Blessings to you back to Skip.
Love you.
I am very often impatient with myself.
Ditto.
Because we always think we should be further ahead than where we are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Angel said something to me the other day, which I thought was real interesting. She's 21 years old. And she said, Mommy, you know, I have to turn social media off from time to time because it tells me that I'm supposed to be further ahead than where I actually am right now.
Right.
It tells me I'm supposed to have more than I actually have right now.
Right.
She said, and that's not really my reality.
Right.
So it challenges my reality and puts me in a crazy headspace.
Right.
So I have to shut it down every now and then, she said.
Right. You have to pull away from it because
Sure.
we get locked into those images and feel like these are things that we have to live up to and makes us belittle ourselves.
Absolutely. Because that's somebody else's reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you
Or
go,
maybe.
or maybe
it's airbrushed or
maybe you can't tell somebody's whole life in a one-by-one
no,
picture.
you cannot. No, you
All
cannot.
right?
You can't feel a person in one comment.
No. So the transformation in our lives come when major things happen to us, and then also it comes through a gradual process.
Sure.
Through constantly learning, constantly investing in your own personal development. Then the process is gradual.
Sure.
But it's a more sure way of doing it.
Yeah.
And
when you're saying gradual, you're actually saying the process can be slow.
Yeah.
But it will be sure.
Yeah. It's a slower process. The transformation is a more sure process, and it absolutely can work. But then there's another part, it's called intentional transformation. Okay? Where I am intentionally looking at my life and saying, okay, this needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to invest resources and time and energy
Very good.
into fixing this myself.
Very good. Yeah.
Right? Versus a tragedy having to happen or just some gradual process that happens happenstancely. But when you intentionally do it, that's when transformation will be locked in.
Absolutely. I have in my bloodline diabetes. It's part of my bloodline on my mother's side. You know, my mother and all of her siblings have battled with diabetes. And they have also had heart issues. But because I know this is in my bloodline, in order to prevent that from being my reality, I have to do some things, Bishop. I have to get into the process of becoming healthy now. It is my intention to be healthy and whole.
And you mentioned process, and everything in life is a process. This is critically important. Remember when we were kids that we would go on a field trip, and sometimes we would go to the Coca-Cola factory. Remember that? And the Coca-Cola factory, they come in, they put your little white hard hat on, and then you watch how they make the Coke. And they have the bottle, and then they go through the machine, and they put the drink in, and then they put the label on, and they put the top on, they put it in the box, they put it in the box, they put it in the truck, the truck goes deliver them to the various places. And they were not necessarily teaching us anything about Coke. They're teaching us process. Because what if you put the cap on first?
Right.
You put the cap on first, the Coke is going to spill all over the place. And there's a process for living. There's a process for living. There's a way that is most effective and most efficient, and everybody has to find their own process and transformation. There's systems for living. There's systems for living and process, and everybody has to find their own personal process of what works for them, how they can be most effective, intentionally, and most efficiently. All right, being most effective using the least amount of energy.
I like that.
Is what we're definitely working towards.
I like that. But you have to trust your own process.
You learn from other people. You absolutely learn. We absolutely teach. If you're going to do something, study the people that do it best. Absolutely. You have to study, but then at the end of the day, whatever process you choose is going to be yours.
And trust it.
And
trust it. When I've dealt with anxiety, you know, the Lord took me through a process.
Oh man.
He brought me through a process. And yes, it was fearful, you know, but I think it was the fear of the unknown. I didn't know what to expect. What was the process going to be like?
The most important thing, and we're going to discuss this in our teachings that we're in right now, is we teach about gaps. Grief,
anxiety,
pressure,
and stress.
And we're teaching this. And the first step where I realized for you when in dealing with this anxiety is that you came into the awareness of the fact that this is a challenge for me.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't going to change as long as you denied it.
No, I believe to thy own self be true. You know, you only know as much about me as I allow you to know.
Right.
That's about anybody.
Right.
You know, I only know as much about Jonathan as he allows me to know, as much about Crystal as she will allow me to know, as much about Jessica as she will allow me to know.
Right.
But we know us. I know me.
Right.
You got what I'm saying? I had to be true to myself in that moment. The conviction from the Holy Ghost was so strong, you know, but if I were not true to myself, we would probably not be here right now.
No, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Because it happened to us while we were in Honduras. And when we had this horrific accident in Honduras in a foreign land, didn't know the language, didn't understand the money system and everything. if you were not aware of the fact and practice a level of awareness, let me tell you what I found.
But let me tell you something, though. You're talking about awareness. I've been aware of it for a while, but anxiousness or anxiety is not something that's popular.
Right.
People don't talk about, oh, I'm so anxious.
Right.
You know, you don't get in good grace or good favor with somebody bragging about your anxieties.
Right.
That's like bragging about your fears.
Right.
So I knew I had anxiety, but it was suppressed.
Yeah, but
I pushed it down because I didn't want it to be seen.
But how many people, you mentioned earlier, how many people, they subconsciously celebrate their suffering?
Yeah.
Because they're always talking about it. There's a commercial now with Brett Favre and Jerry Rice, two former NFL superstars, Hall of Fame legends, both of them. And they're talking about all the injuries that they had, okay? And the basic premise of the commercial is where a lot of people get caught up at. And the basic premise of the commercial is, if you have an injury, you're always talking about it, right? So as long as you keep talking about it, okay, you're bringing more attention to it.
Let me tell you what I used to tell my clients when I was a hairdresser. The clients that always complained about their hair.
Right.
Fran, do you see this spot? Fran, do you see this spot? They always had a spot. But you see the clients that never complained about their hair? Every month I was trimming their ends because the hair is going to do what it's designed to do, and that's grow. But people that complain about their flaws will always have them.
Yeah, whatever you complain about, you know, complaints is the reverse of praise.
Yes.
But it gets you the effects of the complaint by complaining.
Yeah.
Rebecca, are we related? This is Rebecca Love. Mental illness is not addressed in the church with church people because it's a taboo.
Yes, sweetie, unfortunately.
It is taboo to have a counselor. We decided to have our counseling session right in the front of y'all.
Live with Dr. Dunham.
Just have a counseling session. Here it is. We are hurting. We are going through. But we made it so negative in our environment. Something's wrong with you.
If you need help.
We believe in every area of your life, you should have some kind of coach.
I believe it. You have a coach for fitness.
Right. You got a coach financial. I saw Antoine Landry on earlier. They're financial coaches.
Sure.
We primarily deal with the spirit and the mind. But you've got a physical coach in Jen.
I do.
Right?
I do.
We've got a physical coach in Jen.
That brings transformation.
Right. You know, you get somebody to help you in your relationship, somebody to deal with your money, somebody to deal with your spirit, because you can't do it by yourself. And yes, we all need some kind of counseling.
I agree.
Especially for all the hell we've been going through.
Absolutely. I remember you said something right after Katrina. You said we all should have gotten counseling after Katrina.
And I believe at the end of during this process, COVID-19 and racial unrest and what in the world is going on in the White House these days, we all need to go to counseling.
Jessica says something that we agree with also. She says it's not only a church thing, it's a cultural thing too.
Right. Yeah. Especially in our community.
African
American community. We just make you feel like something is wrong with you. And sometimes we're the ones that need the most help.
Absolutely. Dealing with a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. We're dealing with a lot of loss.
A lot of grief.
And sometimes we need somebody outside of our normal circle to talk to.
A professional. Right, a professional. And you may want to start off talking to somebody you can know, love, and trust. Okay, and that may be the first step for you. You may have a session where you talk to somebody about your own issues in your church, your pastor, associate minister. But at some point, sometimes we need to just go sit down and talk to somebody who's got some real professional expertise in this particular area to unscrew some of these synapses in our minds that's gotten all crossed.
Because a lot of it happened years ago.
All the way back to our childhood.
But it was never dealt with.
Right.
And so now it's grown up with you and you've become familiar with it and it's familiar with you, but y'all really don't like each other.
Right.
But you don't know how to evict it out of your life and you need some help.
And you celebrate it often. Oftentimes you celebrate it. Oftentimes you celebrate. Oftentimes, oh yeah, child, my head hurt. Oh yeah, child, I'm going through. Oh yeah, just celebrating it over and over again, and wonder why it won't leave. Well, who wants to leave where they celebrated?
Yeah.
Who wants to leave where they celebrated?
Yeah.
So whatever you are complaining about is actually celebrating the sickness or celebrating the situation. They're saying, well, guess what? You celebrate me, I'm gonna hang around with you.
Yeah.
Gaps.
God wants to heal us.
Yeah. Wants us to be healed.
I believe it.
And fix
close the gaps.
Dealing with some of these gaps.
The Bible declares that God is the repairer of the breach, which means every gap you have in your life, every place that's broken in your life, God says he is going to repair the brokenness in your life. Broken hearts, God can repair.
Right.
Your broken past, God can repair.
Right.
Your broken mind, God can repair it. Broken relationships, the Father can repair it.
He said he's the repair of the breach and the restorer of the broken place.
Yes, he is.
The restorer of.
Oh, that's why I call him Savior.
The gaps. The God of we all have them.
The God of the gaps.
The God of the gaps. He fills the gaps. It is out of our gaps, our damaged places. Out of our own fears and our own insecurities. That he'll fill the gaps.
Sure.
He'll fill the gaps for you and meet you right at the point of your need. Out of my wounds, out of my woundedness.
But he understands pain, and he understands the wounds. He understands tears. He understands us feeling lost. He understands the confusion. He understands it all. I promise you, he does. Have a real conversation with God tonight. He understands.
We want you to go to bed a little differently tonight. Before you go to bed tonight, we want you to do a couple of things, okay? We want you to jot down 3 magical things that happened today, right before you go to bed. 3 magical things that happened today, and watch how it follows you in your sleep. And I want you to go to bed saying this to yourself: I'm going to remember what I dreamed. I am going to remember what I dreamed. Put a notebook on the side of your bed, and when you wake up, watch what happens.
Is it easy?
It really is. It's easier than you can ever imagine. It is easy as manifesting a green car.
I told you I'm behaving tonight. Don't start now. Don't start. I'm on good behavior.
That's because you got a new do.
Is that it?
Yeah, every time she get a new, she be humble in the beginning.
Don't believe that. You think that's true?
Yeah.
You think
I do. I really do.
Where you get that from?
Observation.
Observation.
Yeah, I watches.
See here, see there?
Yeah, I watches everything.
Observation. Yeah,
I keep a gratefulness journal. I list 4 things every day. It's a great way to end the day. Love this. No wonder why this child is so loved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These little things really do help.
Yeah. I carry a rock. I got this from you too. I carry a rock with me. And in my rock, every time I touch the rock, you taught me this, I rub the rock and I make a declaration over my rock. I'm so happy and grateful that love comes to me from multiple sources, increased without limitation. And every time I touch my rock, I make a declaration or affirmation over it. And so I've said to Angel, I said, you need a little love? And she said, yeah. I said, talk to my rock. But it just reminds me to just, tell the universe and the atmosphere what I'm expecting.
Carmen, we see your question. Text us at 504-895-5410. And we'll converse with you. That's anybody who's watching. We're here for you. If you need something, have a question, overwhelmed, text us personally. 504-895-5410. Repeat after me, everybody. I will always have.
I will always have.
Because I will always give.
I will always give.
And I don't have to wait till Sunday. We had gotten into the habit of giving every single day.
That's right. That's right.
Every single day for 187 days, we give our Teruma Tithe and Treasure. TTT, Teruma Tithe and Treasure. It's an easy way. It's an easy way for us to give support and bless the kingdom of God today. Yeah. Teruma, 2.5% of all that you earn. We give it as Teruma. The tithe, 10% of what we have, and then our treasure, 28 or the $8. See, let's everybody give. Never give to be seen, but always be seen giving. Mac, the preacher, says she gave her first Teruma off her birthday money.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Love it. Love it.
12. She's 12. Yeah. She's 12.
Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca say love is a splendid thing. Absolutely. Because your last name love too. Yep. Mac, the preacher, 12 years old today. Connie Green, love you. Raya, blessings to you. The number is 50. Put that up before us, y'all. 504-895-5410. Uncle Silas, blessings to you, sir.
Yeah.
504-895-5410. Y'all reach out to us and we'll reach out. We'll reach back out to you. All right. Yeah. We started something a few months ago. Oh
my
goodness. Congratulations.
That's Jess.
Yeah. To the Durandas. A grand niece. You're the name of, let me see.
Welcome your name to the girls club.
Your name is Jessica. You know what your name is? Jalesta.
Oh, master.
That's a great name. Jalesta. You ought to consider that.
What about her husband? What about her husband's name?
He gonna get his last name.
Oh, might as well start off with you.
Right, go get his last name. He want everything.
He want everything.
He want the first name and the last name.
And the baby.
And the baby. Oh,
come on now.
No, you gotta get. Yeah, you can't be. So next time we're gonna teach you on selfishness.
Don't be selfish. Yeah. Oh my God.
Jalesta.
Lord have mercy.
Mac the preacher, you promised me that when you get married in this order.
Did she say that?
She did.
You got that
Joy
right.
Favre.
Joy Favre.
Tell Mama we said hello.
Love you, Joy.
We love you. And your baby and your grandbabies and everybody.
Love you all.
All right, y'all.
Tell Sally we love her. Miss her too.
That's it. Look at that. She did say it.
She said it. Okay.
Mac the preacher. From me and my son.
Jalesta?
No.
What's that?
Michaela. She's gonna straight up name my baby Lester.
She hasn't met him yet. She's not in love yet. Wait till she meets him and fall in love.
She's gonna say, you gotta meet my bishop.
Yeah, meet him and fall in love.
And then if he refuse, I'm talking to anybody now, he refused. Let me see.
Raya, please.
Yeah. Calesta is a good name.
Oh, that's what Raya's naming her.
That's what you're naming her. That's what you're naming her son.
Wait, what? You serious?
Yeah.
No, the girl said no. No. Don't let anesthesia do that to you, honey.
Don't change your mind now. I'm gonna stay on.
No. Don't let anesthesia do that to you.
Yeah.
Bishop is trying.
Crystal. We had the baby yet, Crystal? We had the baby yet?
Oh my word.
The boys got to go through y'all first. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So please find somebody named Lester, so it won't be pressure on you.
Kingsley.
I love Kingsley. That's a nice,
strong name. That's a nice middle name.
That's a priestly name.
That's a nice middle name.
Oh my
word. That's a cold-blooded middle name. I ain't lying. Kingsley? That's a cold-blooded middle name right there. That's a cold-blooded middle name right there.
What's a middle name?
No.
Toss Fran in there.
No, we gave a middle name already. You can't have two middle names.
What's that? What's that?
Kingsley.
What's the middle name?
Kingsley.
The middle name is not Kingsley.
The middle name is Kingsley.
No.
Crystal.
I gave you the middle name.
We had the baby already?
What's the middle name? What's the name, Crystal?
Almost 2 months. What's his name? Crystal. You got to rename the baby? Nah, Crystal's baby is a miracle baby.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal had been working on having a baby for a good while.
Okay.
But Pastor Fran prayed for her.
What's the baby's name, Crystal?
Crelesta.
Lord, are you praying?
Let's see.
Wait.
Ray Nail, a mix of my dad and grandma.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So it's Kingsley Raynell. I love it.
Now let me ask y'all.
I love it.
Think about
That's so nice. Don't y'all love that?
No. Think about this. Think about this.
What?
Think about Jalesta Kingsley Duranda.
That's got a nice look.
It's got a flow to it. Jalesta Kingsley Rolanda.
That's like speaking in tongues. Say it again. Say it fast. Say it fast.
Sharon Samuel Allen.
I like that.
That's nice.
That's a nice name.
But see, that's Samuel. That's Sam Blake name. You go to our church. You don't go to Sam Blake Church. Change that.
That's messy. Samuel, turn it around. Turn it around backwards.
Change that.
Turn it around backwards. L.E. Your name is L.E.
No. You gotta change that. That's Sam Blake. I love Sam Blake. He's my brother.
Look, L.E.
No.
Turn that Samuel around.
Yeah.
It's in the same flow.
My baby's a miracle. Yeah. I'm so happy for you too.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you gotta change
Jessica,
that.
be strong. Stick with that name.
No, you gotta come on now. I'm your uncle.
You're putting pressure.
I'm your uncle.
I'm demanding.
Your uncle.
Uh-huh.
We're this way.
No, say it twice. I'm your uncle. I'm your
uncle now.
Yeah.
Now say nah.
Nah.
I'm your uncle now.
So if you put uncle on it, that
No,
means
say nah.
Oh, nah.
I'm your uncle now.
I'm your uncle now.
If you say nah at the end of something, that means you be serious theory.
Oh Lord, food. Kingsley.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
I love the name.
That's cute.
I love the name, and it's perfect for you, Jess.
That's all right.
It's all right. Your husband likes it. My husband likes it.
No, because you know why? Because she had this conversation with her yet. If she go and say, because I know her husband, and she say, the Lord spoke to Bishop.
That girl not gonna say that. Don't blame that on God. How many things will God say I did not say?
The Lord spoke to Bishop and said, we need to reconsider this.
Okay.
I'll send y'all a picture of it. Okay. Send us a picture of the baby. We learned something that's called Shabbat.
Yes,
we shut down right after this, and we don't reawaken, as it were, till tomorrow. A 24-hour day of rest. Phone. Just do whatever you want to do.
A day of peace, absolute peace.
No phones, no emails, no working. Time to shut it down. All right. So y'all shut down with us.
Love y'all.
Love y'all a lot. Thank you for hanging with us on Friday. Shout out to our producers, Erica G and Tanya, working hard in the background. Thank y'all so much for everything.
Erica.
Love y'all a lot. Love, live, and inspire. Still praying tomorrow for 6. See y'all tomorrow at 6. Love y'all.
Blessings on blessings.